All right. To all of my adoring fans, we are back. And I've lost my cursor. Okay, system. I understand what hide pointer means now. Okay. Yeah. So, we were set to what I assumed to be Chinese simplified earlier. We fixed it. Now we've got a new version of the game, Tricolour Lovestory, and we're back. Okay. Uh, so, let's just start fresh. Same thing, same game. Okay, cool. I was so wrong at what that said. Okay, such a home. Or was what's coming up what I said like 10 days earlier? Truly sucks. Okay, so such a home truly sucks. Tangle. I assume that's the song that's playing, but I got all sound muted. Oh, I can't read any of that. I run as quickly as I can. Steam. What? Are these opening credits or something? Okay, this ain't happening the whole time, is it? That's not even this year. That date hasn't happened. The bitter and acid-like fluid rised up from my belly and tried to surge up through my throat. Running towards wind, my face is full of water drops and I have no idea about what they are. My tears or rainwater commonly seen here. I don't know what any of this nonsense is. I run in the heavy rain with... What is all this? I run in the heavy rain with dirty water spots underfoot, as if they are my emotional residues. Stepping on cold and heartless puddles of water with Dinah's, I set my teeth. Hold on a sec. Oh. Yep. There we go. Hold on. I forgot that it never picked up on... All have been found. All have been found. All is calm. All is bright. All right. Finally, they detect me. I am not willing to be manipulated by them, and I want to get rid of the cages they make for me. What is this nonsense? Finally, they criticize me. They deny my past in the name of venomous love, as well as the future which I do not deserve. Serious, is that gonna happen this whole time? Finally, they take actions. The roughness and cruelness as before are like cancers on their bodies. They have to be eliminated even though they may perish together. Okay, system settings. I... Okay. What is this? Rocket. Let's click this button. There we go. Okay. Ha ha! Don't know what that was, but it appears as though we've stopped it. Okay, world's greatest detective. That's me. What? You can send your own messages in this game through that? God, I wish I knew what they were saying. Because if that's the case, that's wild. Okay, I'm glad they're out of the way, though, because they were just fodder. Besides the sign... Hey, I graduated college. I promise I did. However, I can also promise you that if a teacher told me to read a book, there was a 99.8% chance I didn't read a single word. I do not like books. Which is weird, because I'm playing a visual novel. I have a 4th grader's reading level, and that's stretching it. Like, there's 4th graders that read better than me, guaranteed. End of discussion. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's hop back into Tricolour Lovestory. Besides, the shining sword is thrusting at her. Who is protecting me in front of me? It also doesn't help that I don't know what this means. They say, get away. I do that. I run away in bare feet, in a hurry, as a child, from the paper ash burnt by them. Yes, I'm only a child in each sense. I'm the one who makes mistakes. I'm the one who hurts her. I'm the one who vainly attempts to resist. She is hurt so badly, and the one who is eager to comfort me... Oh, and the one who is eager for comfort is me. Oh, I suck at reading. Finally, I stop my running and look up to the night sky with heavy rain. I try my best to forget the flame and smoke, as well as the foul smell arising from the burnt paper in memory. I realize the hard gravels and the cold rainwater underfoot again, which are really existing matters at this moment. There would Oh. Alright. Stabbing pain and chills spread into my whole body, from the soles of my feet to my brain repeatedly. I find at this time that my broken hand back, my left face with contusions due to repeated slaps. I find at this time that my broken hand back, I find at this time that my broken hand back, my left face with contusions due to repeated slaps. What?
秋成，
I'm assuming that was whatever language this is actually in. I'm just going to say Chinese. I have no idea. It seemed like one of the options in the settings was like Chinese and what I would assume to be some simplified Chinese, but I have no idea. Or like Mandarin or Mandarin simplified. I don't really know much about that language. Or those languages. I don't know if they're two different languages. I just know that one language over there in the Chinese region has a simplified version. That's what I'm assuming this language is. Then the person I am looking forward to appears in time, just as every time in the past.
我们一起回去吧。
Let's get back together. Oh, we don't know who it is. But I cannot turn around at this moment to say anything warm to the girl who is concerned about me.
再这样站下去会感冒的。
If you keep standing here, you might catch a cold.
伤口也会感染的，再处理起来就麻烦了。
Your wounds will be infected, and they have to be treated then. Even facing to me, who is self-willed and unreasonable, she does her best to convince me.
我没生气的。
I am not angry.
就算他们对我说过那样的话，就算打过我的脸，我也一点不在意的。
Even though they said that to me, even though they beat me on my face, I do not care about that. Let's see what the rocket says. Ah, yes. Indeed. I completely agree, number 3. Don't you understand? The two people who treat you like that, the they in your description, are my parents! I don't know why I got angry. They are adults. They are my eldership, who teach me to respect, show filial piety. I hope I botched it, both of those words. And obey them. They are people irrelevant to you. They are people irrelevant to you.
所以，我们一起去道歉，好吗？
So let's go back to apologize to them, okay?
认真的和伯父伯母再谈谈，他们一定可以原谅我们的。
Talk to your parents again and they will forgive us. Give me a sec, taking a drink. But they are keeping hurting us. Indeed, they are keeping hurting us. Why shall we get back to beg for their forgiveness?
而且，我们没有做错事啊。
And we did nothing wrong.
所以，再去求求他们吧。
So let's beg for their forgiveness again.
就算他们那样说我，那样对待我们，
Even though they comment me like that and treat us like that.
就算不让我们继续来往，就算烧掉那些画册，也不要紧的。
Even though they keep us from getting together with each other. Even though they burn those albums. Never mind. I hope it was photo albums, because if they're out here burning vinyls, like, that's some Fahrenheit 451 shit. I just can't get it. I can't get with it. So yeah, let's hope it's photo albums. I mean, I can do without having my picture taken. I can't do without having Diver Down. You know.
所以，我们还可以继续做朋友的，就算不能在一起，也没关系的吧。
So we can contact with each other as friends. I need to start talking like this in normal everyday scenarios. I need to start doing this stuff like when I'm on Tinder or whatever. Just start typing, so we can contact with each other as friends, ? See if I get insta-blocked. It's okay, even though we cannot get together with each other. My childhood was colorless before I met this girl. That's pretty good visualization right there. Dang! I even did not know the color of those things I looked forward to in my dream. However, the flame of hope which paints my world into a colorful one is taken by them. Besides humiliation, lashes, and abuse to us, they also burned the album, which was regarded by them as worthless, to burn up our memories and wishes. Our past memories, or only a trace of cherish and moving. As well as those days we were together were totally ruined.
就像我们小时候约好的那样，我们还能一起画画的。
Just as what we agreed in our childhood, we can still draw pictures together.
对吧？
Right? I cannot answer this question. I do not know how to answer it. Daisy Mo?
啊，
It's been 10 years. We are teenagers now. We shall not give childish promises which cannot be realized as we did in our childhood. Really, we,
嗯，
just as the promise made by me, I was the reason for the whole thing, and the harm to her is given by my family members. Well, forget it. Ah. Such a conclusion can be drawn for this reason. Should I start using different voices? Dang it, I don't wanna. I've got COVID at the moment. I don't want to do voices. Forget it. Listen to them and stop thinking about that. This is not a correct choice, but this is the best one. I'd better realize the reality and stop doing something disobedient and not necessary.
为什么呀？
But why? I will undertake the pains by myself. No matter how much effort I take to escape and resist, no matter how beautiful and long the dream is, I'll finally wake
为
up.
什么呀？为什么呀？为什么呀？
Why? Why? So it is the last time. I do this in order to protect the gentle girl from further pains, so I have to make this decision. Until I'm so powerful that I can explore my own color by myself. Until I'm so powerful that I can explore my own color by myself. Don't know why it repeated. Right. I should determine so at the very beginning. Right. I should determine so at the very beginning. Right. I should determine so at the very beginning. And I'm going to assume each and every last one of these says right. What? They all say this. They all say that. Guarantee it. Let's turn that off again. Daisy mode. No! I don't want to determine so at the very beginning. Please, no! No, please, no! No! These translations. However, no matter how to sugarcoat the pure betrayal, I deny to accept it within my heart. It's just an excuse under my bitter smile and helps me run away from the hopeless reality. A mean excuse that spares no effort to continuously hurt her, yet seek escape from the tenderness and the darkness. A mean excuse that spares no effort to continuously hurt her. Okay. You've already read it. Just as the pouring rain, which grows heavier and heavier and seems never stop. So what I could only hear is the fading pace behind my back, slowly, gradually, step by step. As a stake pierces my black heart in deep, centimeter by centimeter. Yeah, it sucks. Me like this. Truly sucks. Just like home. Prologue. Rough episodes. September 1st, Monday. Lazily the sun shines, I guess is the name of that song. Oh, wow. What a beautiful living area.
Yo, 早啊，这不是
Sounds like me trying to put on an elderly voice. Oh, yeah, 这不是, which means, good morning. Except that's not even my elderly voice.
大爷早啊！
Oh, I guess Uncle walked in on little girl? Should I be streaming this in the US? Is that a thing that I should be doing? Am I gonna get in trouble? Ah, good morning, Uncle.
哦，好有精气神儿啊！一大早上在这里等人啊！
Oh, you look so energetic. Are you waiting for somebody here?
没有，没等什么人。
Ah, no, I'm waiting for nobody.
哦，今天你们也开学了呀？好久没看到你了。
Oh, it's the first day for you to get back to school. I've never seen you for a long time. I've not seen you for a long time. The person reading the script can't read.
是的。
Ah, yeah, she agrees. Ah, well, yes.
哦，对了，那个总和你一起玩的小伙子呢？
By the way, where is the young man who is always together with you?
Called an audible on that one.
他呀，
Ah, he...
好像最近
I've not seen both of
是
you
没见
lately.
过你们俩在一起了呢。听说呀，他家里人都搬走了，那小伙子一个人要紧不要紧呢？有事儿的话说一声，居委会里也会帮忙的。
God, that took him forever to say that.
I heard that his family members moved away. Is he okay since he lives alone? Tell me if I can do something and the neighborhood committee will help.
好的，好的。
Howda. Was that, well or well okay? Well, okay.
好了，老头子我呀就不打扰了。新学期也要加油啊，马上要高考了。
Well, study hard in the new semester. It's almost the college entrance exam.
好的，
Howda.
拜拜了，王大爷。
Bye, Uncle Wang. Are we gonna learn the name of the person we're playing as?
估计也等不到了吧。
It's not early. Maybe. I cannot meet him today.
不，就算等到，也没什么用了吧。
Actually, even though I meet him, it's in vain.
不能这么想。
No, what am I thinking about?
再等5分钟，就5分钟。
5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. I should probably click a button to stop that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh, no, it keeps going. Oh, we're back to Ashley. I sigh, which brings away the foul smell in my body, and then I stretch out my right hand and scratch on my back neck. Thanks to the air conditioner, which works for half a night, I do not have too much sweat, but my whole palm is still sticky because of sweat. I swallow the slobber. Stabbing pain emerges to my throat. I can assure you, if my AC only worked for half the night and I woke up drenched in sweat, I would have woke up hours ago. Somebody just sent me something on the phone. It's a TikTok. Oh, I should not be clicking this link right now.
With average-looking women.
When I get bored and give you a chance, baby. Oh, if you love me, let me go.
What?
Yeah, but when are we gonna see insanely hot men with average-looking women?
When I get bored and give you a chance, baby. Oh, if you love me, let me go.
I didn't get that. Okay. Then I turn around and find that the toweling blanket which shall be covered on my body has been kicked on the ground. It's so hot. Today is September 1st. Indeed, it's a Monday at that. That is the first day of the new semester. Oh, I can double click to zip it. It is the date that students say goodbye to their happy and joyful summer holidays and return to schools that are well known as the Hill. Besides, it's Monday. It's a Monday today. Of course, I do not have any special feelings about it. My summer holidays are not happy and joyful. Similarly, I do not feel hard in my school days. What? So the slight symptoms on catching a cold give rise to no influence on my habitual procedures for getting up. You ain't getting a cold when you're sweating when you wake up. But who knows? Maybe this is one of the sequelae. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to Google this one. Sequelae. Oh my god, it's a real word. A condition which is the consequence of a previous disease or injury.
Sequela.
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 Huh. I didn't think that was a word. This person I'm playing as ain't even in college yet and knows that word. What are they teaching their kids over there? What is in the water? By the way, I've not introduced myself. No, you haven't. My name is Ashley Chi. Sure, you know about a hero in the Second War from China. I have the same family name with him. I have a plain name, easy to pronounce and remember. Two things. First thing, I don't know about Chiyu from the Second War from China. I know nothing about that person. Second thing, it was Chinese! I was right! I am a student of grade 2 in a senior high school. I have few friends and enemies in general. I am an ordinary and boring senior high school student. The reason why I introduce myself like this, maybe because I'm good at fancying. Okay. Because when I was young, due to various reasons, I didn't want to talk about at home. Except for the time when I was taught by them. I was alone most of the time. So I often thought about something, or I was too bored. This is the reason. Well, hello, I am GingerJam49. Your terrible voice and entertainer for the evening If you've started this video, guaranteed haven't made it this far in the video. But if you have made it this far in the video, feel free to tell me what kind of music you like in the comments. Yes, that's it. If I did not meet that girl, I'm sure that I would keep alone for all my life. Yeah, me too. Me too. Lazily the sun.
吾有秋成，早安。
Oh! Good morning, Ashley! Oh, it's Uncle Chan! Oh, good morning, Uncle Chan.
哦，今天开学了呀！对了，听说你家里人都走了，这下可舒服了吧？
It's some of these translations. It's the day for getting back to school. Ah, by the way, I heard that all your family members left from here. Are you happy now? Oh, this is the person? Is actually a dude? I thought it was a dude who had his whole family leave. Yes, I'm happy now.
一个人有啥困难，随时来找我们啊！
Come to us if
虽然你的
necessary.
爸你的妈总一凶巴巴样，可孩子总归是无辜的嘛。
I heard your family left. That's either your brother or your sister, Uncle. What? You heard? Hey, sorry, Mom left. Hello? Hello? Nobody? Okay. Scam callers. Don't even say nothing. Come to us if necessary. Although your parents are furious, you are a good boy. Oh, it is a boy. Ashley Chiu. Is Ashley a male's name in China? Ah, huh. It's almost the time to go to school. See you.
哦，走好走好。
Oh, see you. Oh, I like his voice.
哎，早啊，上学呢。
Now it's middle-aged woman time. Is this my aunt? Hey, good morning. Are you going to school? Yes. Good morning, Sister Dong.
今天出门好早啊，我店都还没开门呢。对了，你一个人生活还行吗？
Why did it sound like a Roomba was going off? You were leaving home so early today, and I do not start my business. By the way, are you okay since you live alone? Well, I'm okay, huh? Oh,
那
good.
就好，那就好。
It's almost the time, and I'm going to the school.
啊，路上小心啦。
Be careful on the road. Be weird if I bumped into somebody. Right. Since they moved away from the house, my neighbors have more and more contacts with me. Yeah, it sucks. As for the reason, because their poor personality keep neighbors from contacting with them. I know about that. What is this going on right here? I thought I stopped it. Is this something different? Yeah, it's something different. This has to be credits. Therefore, the mutual greetings with neighbors in this road are novel and fancy to me. After all, as for me, who is imprisoned in the home by them all year long, except for the time in the school, the improvement on social acceptability is a step for me to change myself. Yes, I think so. Aha! Although I think I'm okay in social contact, I'm not skilled in the skimble-scamble greetings. Generally speaking, I like direct communication. I'm not good at conversations full of polite formulas and human feelings. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, Chief. Maybe this is also one of the... shit. Sequela. Maybe this is also one of the sequela.
哦，这不是秋城吗？
My favorite.
Good morning, Ashley.
Ah, good morning, Uncle Wang.
真巧啊！啊，对了，刚才啊还碰到那丫头了，我还提到你呢。
Ho ho! What a small world! I've just met that girl there.
Project Lights. Eh? That girl, is that? It's the time for me to go to school. See you.
哦，不急，不急，路上注意车啊！
Oh, no, hurry. Watch out on the way.
Huh, thanks, bye. Yeah, get out of there. Occasionally like this, I'm in such warm and embarrassing conditions. What? I walked a few steps quickly, and after finally confirming that the director of the neighborhood committee with white temples had gone away, I exhaled and continued to walk toward the gate of the community. The freedom that I've longed for wasn't all earned through my own efforts. Rather, to become what it is now has also been blessed by God's considerable care. The economic downturn and the increasingly grown price of labor power in the middle part led to sharp increases in rent for land and limited channel commissions. In addition, leaders in charge are needed in the plant in Gyoza, Guangzhou, due to sudden personnel changes. Therefore, they have no other choice but leaving for Guangzhou. Because of the troublesome procedures and high expense for transfer to the school there, in addition, they are unwilling to sell the house in the goods section before demolition. Besides, because of the violent conflict with them, I am left in the house alone. A series of coincidences are matched together just like an extra value meal, which leads to such an unexpected consequence. Let's see if I think that's a series of consequences, but I also thought that sequela was not a word. So let's see. SEIS is not a word. So maybe I'm not accustomed to it. I can live alone as I looked forward to before in such a free way, and I can explore things I'm interested in. Although I'm relieved and moved, I'm also flurried and confused. Especially, such a lucky thing is not what I expected before. Between that girl and me, there is no... No what? Daisy?
Huh?
Huh? Without thinking, I call her name loudly. But I stop talking immediately, as if something is stuck in my throat. I intend to look somewhere else, but cannot stop being attracted by the familiar back view. Finally, I stare at the pair of pupils with the color of sunshine. Daisy Moe. She is the only neighbor that I cannot say hello. I could say hello to her for many reasons in the past. She was my classmate, good friend, playmate, childhood sweetheart, sworn friend, and close lady friend. But just like the breeze flicked her beautiful hair and then disappeared when she turned around just now. Without those disappeared things, we are only neighbors now. But among the mixed coincidences, there must be necessity. That is what I pay for, my good luck. Therefore, I stand at the crossroad, staring at her face and back view until they totally disappear. Then, in the morning of the early autumn, I say hello to her with a silent sigh. So they were best friends. Then their memories got lit on fire. They hate each other now. Seems a bit petty.
Huh?
Boy, with glasses.
9班？
Huh? Class 9? Right.
等等等等，为什么你之前没有告诉过我啊？
Wait. Why was I told about it before?
那可是艺术班啊！你到底是怎么想的？
That is an art class. What are you thinking about? What do you mean? I've thought about it for long.
你自己想有什么用啊？真的不考虑听一下我这个挚友的意见吗？
You've thought about it. You are thinking in vain. You better listen to my suggestion. After all, you'll tell Daisy Mo immediately.
这倒是啊。
You are right.
我说的是你有没有考虑清
Ah,
楚
no,
啊
I？ mean, you'd better figure it out.
如果只是因为和他闹了矛盾，就赌气做出这种决定，以后万一后悔的话，吃亏的肯定是你自己啊！
If you make the decision because of getting in a rage after quarrels with her, you will regret about it soon. I regret about a lot of things. No, you do not know what happened. The person who is shouting at me in front of the class grouping table at the school gate is Green Lou. Oh, dude, I wish my first name was Green. He is the classmate and good friend of Daisy Mo and me. After breaking with Daisy Mo, he is my only friend now.
我还以为你买话剧只是趁他们不在的时候培养下兴趣爱好，怎么一言不合就跑去考艺术班了？
I thought you bought the painter's paraphernalia for interest and hobby when they are not here. Unexpectedly, you come to the art class. Any problems?
高
I
二
forgot.
啊，
I
亲
forgot.
爱
Sorry,
的
sorry, sorry.，
别人都在为选文选理愁了大半个学期，你咋这么简单就给自己的未来敲板了？
We are senior high school students of grade 2. Our classmates are thinking about class groupings for arts and science. Do you know what you are doing now? Do you know what are you doing now?
那是要参加联考的，高考分数等于联考的折算分加上一般高考分数，有多难你自己到底有没有想过啊？
Students of art classes must participate in the joint examination. The scores of college entrance examinations are equal to the converted scores of the joint examination and that of ordinary college entrance examinations. Do you know how difficult it is? Of course I
然
do.
后还有费用呢，艺术班比普通班要高出一大截吧？
Besides, the expense for art classes is much higher than that of ordinary classes. Mr. Mo said he would pay for that. He supports my decision.
什么？莫书都？
What? Mr. Mo?
那不谈那些，就算是我们学校要考进艺术班也很难的吧？你这个菜鸟又是怎么做到的？
Well, besides, it is very difficult to enter into an art class even though for students in this school. How can you make it? How can I make it? Is an examination difficult for me?
这不是一般的考试吧？
This is not an ordinary examination. I'm told about the contents of the examination at least half a month ahead, and it is even easier than ordinary examinations.
你这个，你这个人啊，
But you...
早也真是服了你了。
I have nothing to say.
人家打艺术班的主意，就是因为文化课考不好，附带个画画加点分，考个1、2本拿文凭。
The other students come to art classes because they cannot acquire high scores in cultural courses, and they want to acquire the diplomas of the first or second level of universities in virtue of painting scores. The second normal senior high school, the school I study in, is a provisional level key school. But in this second tier coastal city, it's not very important.
而且人家高1就去学的艺术班，已经着手学了1年了吧？
Besides, other students start learning when they were at grade 1, and they have learned it for a while. The other key schools, such as the foreign language school 2 stops away and the famous Huyi Senior High School 10 stops away, are both much better than this
你
one.
这都高2了才杀进去啊，真的能跟上他们的节奏吗？你真的想过没有啊？
Can you follow them since you joined them at grade 2? Did you think about that? There's only one reason for me to study in this school. Nearby lottery admission. As long as students have enough scores in senior high school entrance examination, and it is the popular distribution method for source of students, which saves money and energy for well-off
而
families.
且啊，不是我说，那种班里啊，真的是鱼龙混杂。咱们学校本身就这鸟样，你这性格又不讨喜。
Okay. In addition, those classes include various types of students. Our school is not outstanding enough, and you are not lovable. Damn, I really am playing the main character. Of course, so does Daisy Mo. During a long time from the primary school to the past summer vacation, she and I have been always classmates. By chance, we got acquainted with this seemingly honest chatter with glasses when we were senior high school students of grade 1.
喂，你到底有没有在听我讲话？
Hey, are you hearing me? Look at that face. Ah, no.
你这人啊！
You.
所以你到底是怎么想的啊？
So what are you thinking about it? The boy student in front of me ferociously stares at me, and I intend to stop the discussion now. Actually, he only frowns while staring at me, which gives him a look of honesty. Because I want to live in my own way. Huh? Expectedly, he shows such an expression. After all, I know this is not a convincing argument.
这也太任性了吧！虽然你的父母，
You are so willful. Although your parents, they,
好吧，
well, they...
他们确实是把你留下来，但你偷偷的搞了这么大的事情，他们肯定会知道的吧？
They leave you alone here, but they will certainly know what you are doing now.
这比你偷偷用存款买话剧还要可怕上几百倍啊！到时候他们发起飙来，谁能保得了你啊？莫叔能吗？
This is much more terrible than you buying painter's paraphernalia with your pocket money. Who can protect you then, Mr. Mo? They're in Guangzhou, far away from me. They will not get back before I graduate. So they will not know it as long as I do not make a blunder. Besides, even though they know it, I'll be sent back to an ordinary class, that's all. Alas. What's more, they will not care about my class as long as I can achieve good academic
所以
scores.
说，你这个人啊，
Oh, shit. Accidentally clicked bye. By the way, which class are you in? If he says fucking painting class. Because of the reminding from me, he starts looking for his name in the class grouping table in a hurry. He's in painting class.
早点提醒我啊，这不马上要迟到了吗？
Why didn't you remind me earlier? I'm almost late. Class 9. The art class, the drawing class, or the painting class, whatever. After I acquire freedom in my life, it is the first time for me to select my class according to my own will. This is the only class without her. Damn. Moving his schedule around just to not be with Daisy Mo. I wonder what this lock button does. Some time passes. Obviously, the sunrise is on again. Whir, whir.
七班，在哪里啊？
Class 7, Class 7, where is it? It's over there.
终于找到了。
Ah, it's there.
为什么又高了一层啊？明明高一的时候只是3楼而已啊。
Why is it on floor 4? We were on floor 3 at grade 1. Because we are students of grade 2. It is the convention since primary school. Actually, I'm a little tired too. The difficulty for us to climb on 1 floor in this school is equal to that of 2 floors in residential buildings.
那我为什么高一啊不是从1楼开始的啊？去年1年天天爬到3楼，好累的。
Why were we not on floor 1 last year? We climbed on floor 3 in the whole past year.
把精力放在学习上，不是那些老师天天强调的东西吗？像这样每天耗费好多体力在爬楼上，要怎样好好学习啦？
Teachers repeatedly tell us to apply our vigor to learning, but we apply too much to climbing on stairs. Lazy fuck. I can admit, climbing 8 flights of stairs to go to class, bit much. Class 9 is over there. We're almost getting there.
总是这样无视朋友说的话，朋友会越来越少的。
You'll lose all your friends if you always ignore suggestions from your friends. Who needs them? I'm not ignoring some suggestions of my friends, but just yours.
你这人啊！
You no
咱们
good
班的话就在
sassafras.
这层楼，走到最里边那个教室就是了。
谢谢。
没关系，反正是被朱特拜托的，一定要把你安全送达才行呢。说起来，今年插到艺术班的学生还真少啊。算上你的话，好像
Actually,
也
I
就只
do
有2
not
个人。
mean to ignore the suggestions of Green Lou. Who's talking?
虽然另一个之前也算是，
But
见
since
过
we
面
met at grade 1,
当然不像咱俩
I've
这么熟，
experienced with his superpower of chattering
Haba.
without stop in a
咱
whole
俩也没那
afternoon.
么熟。
That is to say, in order to
不
cherish
过
my
反正以
time,
后就
it's
同
a
班同
good
学了。
option to
这
ignore
边
him
有什么需要
sometimes.
可以和我说。好歹我现在也是班
Interestingly,
长，
this
不要客
guy
气。
and Daisy Mo get along well with each other. After all, she was always an energetic girl, and she can play with little friends in sand pits all day long, so she can get along well with Green Lou. In addition, it is tiring to keep talking with others. Due to the long-term experience of facing with their verbal abuse for only tiny matters, ignoring is my best countermeasure. By the way, is this also one of the sequela?
那我先进去了。
Then I'll enter into my classroom. Well, we stop at the classroom of Class 7. If your class advisor is not changed in this semester, do not give your exercise books to that girl again.
那丫头，啊哦，
That girl? Ah. Oh.
所以说
Ah.
你
So
这人啊，
you... So tired.
啊，不好意思，可以借过一下吗？
Oh, excuse me. Ah, sorry.
多谢多谢。
Thank you. I recall the back view of Green Lou, who had a deep sigh and then turned around to enter into his classroom. Nothing happened. This shall be my classroom, too. Now, if nothing happened, I may live in a suburb with sea breeze in the south now. Stop thinking about that. Actually, I'm in a daze in a corridor. I stand there, hindering the schoolmates who are in a hurry to get back to their classrooms before the class bell. But it does not help in my mood. Oh, it's not a loading screen. I can click it away. Jeez. The amethyst, the like eyes. Let's see what's going by on the rocket. 11. And that. That's a lot of books. Holy guacamole. Step into the classroom of Class 9. The general arrangement is the same as my previous classroom, as well as the red flag hung on the blackboard, Jesus, and the wisdoms of ancestors. The ceiling fan, the fluorescent lamp, the broadcasting, as well as the aisle television are on the same positions. That is to say, this art class is the same as other classes. But I'm a newcomer for it. I find out a vacant seat and sit there. I shall consider about how to integrate into the class after the official introduction by the class advisor.
哈，你好啊。
Oh, it's this guy. Oh, nice to meet you. Although I intend to disturb nobody, I am disturbed by a flap on my shoulder.
新面孔啊，你就是今年的插班生吧？
You are a newcomer. So you are the transferred student of this year, right? Take a good look at him and find him a slim and tall boy. Student with fluffy short hair. A tall boy student. In my opinion, he is a very handsome boy. But obviously, I will not describe a boy that I meet for the first time with such a commendatory term.
那个，我名字叫池耀，目前还算是班长，当然是上学期的，因为这学期还没开选呢。
Well, my name is Lucian Chi. I'm the class president, of course. The class president of the last semester, because the election of this semester has not been conducted yet.
迟就是迟到的迟，耀嘛就是那个照耀的耀了。
My name is Lucian Chi, and I bet you I introduce myself next. Hello. My name is Ashley Chiu. Sure, you know about a hero in the Second War from China. I have the same family name with him.
哦，对对对，秋成，虽然已经在分班表上看到了，想不到见了真面目，居然是这副样子的呢。
Oh, well, Ashley Chiu. Although I knew your name from the class grouping table, I did not think you are like this. Why'd you ask me then? And what do you mean, like this? Yeah, no kidding. What does he mean, like this?
啊，我不是说那个意思啊。
Actually, I mean...
相反，感觉上比想象中更俊秀一点儿。
More handsome than what I imagined. Ha 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 ha. Ha. What are you laughing about? Why did you use an adjective like handsome?
啊，池耀，劳丁刚才问你插班生安排好了没有？
Ah, Lucian Chi. Ding asked if the transferred student had been arranged.
嗯，刚刚已经安排好了，
I've arrived.
下
I've
次这种
arranged.
小事
Just
让老王
hand
去解决
over
就好了
such。petty things to Mr. Wang.
既然是老丁指明让你干的，就别推
But
了。
Ding designated you to do so.
是，这不是已经干成了吗？
Yes, I've arranged.
知道了，我去报告一下。
I see. I'll report now.
啊，不好意思，被打断了。
Oh, sorry to make you disturbed.
Never mind. He's actually a diligent class president, willingly bearing the burden of hard works. The Ding mentioned by them shall be the nickname of our teacher, no, our class advisor.
哦，对了，既然是插班生，我就作为班委，代表全班先欢迎一下你吧。
By the way, as a member of the class committee, I want to show my welcome to you on behalf of all students in our class since you are the transferred student.
欢迎来到9班。
Welcome to
咱们全年
Class
级
9, the
唯
only
一的
art
艺术班。
class at this grade.
Although I'm a little embarrassed, I feel the sincere enthusiasm. But is it necessary for class committee members to show such welcome to an ordinary transferred student like me?
吃药，那边从办公室搬来的课本已经都过来了，
Ew. Textbooks are moved to the
然
classroom.
后怎么搞？
Then what shall we do?
放在讲台附近，等会儿开学典礼结束以后直接发下去。
Put them around the platform and hand them out after the end of the school opening ceremony.
任何有缺损或者坏掉的情况，直接找老王登记，让他直接到后勤办公室那边换掉。
In condition of any shortage or defect, come to Mr. Wang and register, and he will exchange in the back office.
OK，哎，总算可以休息下了。
Okay. Let's have a rest.
抱歉，抱歉。
I'm
那
sorry.
么继续，欢迎。
Well, let's continue. Welcome. Well, where shall I sit?
哦，
Oh, sorry.
对。
That's what I should. Oh, right.
座位的话，就麻烦先坐在那边3组的最后一排，等老师来了以后，再给你俩安排位置吧。
You sit in the last row of group 3 for now. Then the teacher will arrange the seats for you two.
Huh? We too.
啊，就是说那个位置上的同学也是插班生了。
Ah, I mean the classmate sitting next to you, and she is a transferred student too.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God. 5 or 6 minutes later, I finally get some useful information from the glorious class president occupied with myriad affairs every day.
喂，吃药。
Hey, Yale.
哎，你们稍等会儿行不啊？我这边还在招呼新同学。
Hey, just a moment, okay? Talking with the new classmate.
哦，
Oh. Well, you do not need to take care of me. Get busy, please. Oh, sorry, Ash. Fuck, wrong person.
等等，还有话。
Wait. I'm not finished.
I'll come to you if necessary. Thank you, class president.
哦，好的，我就是想说这句话。那回见了。
Oh, well, I just wanted to tell you that. See you then.
Our greetings will be interrupted repeatedly, so I decide to finish the inefficient and meaningless talking. Therefore, before he is caught in continuous affairs, I smile to him and get away.
那个什么，关于新调来的美术
Well,
老
with
师，
respect to the new teacher of art, as for such enthusiasm, I'm not good at handling with it whether it is sincere. I'm not good at handling with it whether it is sincere. Because I'm a coward. Since I got acquainted with that girl, every time she treats me with such enthusiasm, I'm very excited, which leads to nameless panic and anxiety. I cannot figure it out. Although I have always wanted to avoid it since I was a little boy, I cannot achieve it because of my parents like that. Even now, in front of such enthusiasm, I resist it due to my instinct. Therefore, at this moment, I have no calm down by looking down and eliminating distracting thoughts. Then I walk to the last row of Group 3, according to what the class president told me. It's Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club! Instead of my excitement just now, I'm soaking in the ice water and cannot move. Because the last row of the third group is not for me alone. In front of me, there was another girl. The long, flowing, silky hair and curved eyelashes sunken over her eyes made her look like a sculpture of clear beauty. Ah. Neighbor girl. My thoughts were sucked clean out of me. The girl in the front of me had only tilted her head slightly until just now, lightly holding the pen and writing something in the booklet. And before I let out a disgraceful gasp of my own, and she turned to look back into my eyes, and my mind went blank. Are you Violet Wynn? Well? Huh.
为什么？
Why? Uh-huh. I'm so stupid. Sorry, sir. I saw your name in the class grouping table. Our class president told me that you were also a transferred student, so... Oh, okay. Aha. When faced with a girl I've never met, the first thing I said was to guess her name. Rightfully so, hated by her. To be honest, I do not want to catch others' eyes, and I'm not skilled at coping with others' enthusiasm, but I do not want to be disliked or slandered by others, especially in such a collective that the group decision can be guided by a sense of atmosphere. It's so stupid to be disliked by others. I may be universally condemned at a minor inattention, and neutral individuals may be manipulated by the atmosphere to spread the spite to a wider range. Then it will evolve to an uncontrollable swirl of spite. I'll be the one who has to undertake the spite. Then, all of the above is to relive the mood of the sudden bad to speak of their own nonsense. This stumbling kind. Real shame. What is going on? But does such a reaction mean she dislikes me? I keep forgetting that these need to be clicked. The orange umbrella. Is there
那
any?
么，对于2位新同学来说，我也是个生面孔哈。
What does that say? Well, as for the two newcomers, I'm a newcomer
我就
too.
来自我介绍一下，我姓丁，虽然去年还是实习生，但今年开始正式担任咱们9班的班主任啦。
Then I'll introduce myself. My first name is Ding. Although I was an internship student in the last year, but I'm your class advisor in this year. Oh. I don't know that our school has such a young teacher, but I could see only old teachers when I was at grade 1. Unbelievable. But I could see only old teachers when I was at grade 1. Unbelievable. Wait, the Ding mentioned by the class president just now is her? Wait, the Ding mentioned by the class president just now is her?
因为今年插班生只有2名的原因，座位方面就暂时和上学期一样，先不大调整了哈。
Because we have only 2 transferred students in this year, we will not have a general adjustment on seats.
如果有具体想要换位置的请求， 吃药，你这边就都处理一下啦。
If anyone intends to change seats, please tell Lucian Chi.
啊，好的。
Well, okay.
然后，一会儿也麻烦你安排一下教科书的发放。
Then, please arrange for the handing out of the
刚
textbooks
刚你
later.
们从办公室拿回来的书呢？
Ah, where are the textbooks you carried from the office?
那个已经全部发完了，有破损和需要更换的也已经让王宇记录好了。
They've been handed out, and Mr. Wang has registered all the damaged and exchanged conditions.
原来如此，不愧是吃药啊。
Ah, I see. Thank you, Lucian Chi.
那么运动服，
Well, the
Okay.
gym suits.
运动服的发放
Well,
呢？
have the guy suits been handed out?
那个也已经安排好体育委员了。不过据说我们班的运动服要在今天中午才会到。
I've assigned it to the student in charge of sport activities, but it is said that the gym suits of our class will not be delivered here until this noon.
Oh, I see.
对了，还有早上朱特的安排。
By the way, what about the arrangement of Mr. Prude in the morning?
那边也都解决完了。
I've finished it.
真是一如既往，行云流水啊！
You work in perfect order. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
您
Making
过
my
奖了。
job easy. Thank you. This is the break before the first class after the end of the school opening ceremony. Occupying our rest time, the immature young teacher with glasses arranges miscellaneous matters to class committee members by taking her list for reference. But among the so-called class committee members, only Lucian Chi replies to her. This is the so-called able men are always busy. In other words, fame portends trouble for men. This is the so-called able men are always busy. In other words, fame portends trouble for men. A person who shows his unique ability will be noticed by others, giving rise to more attention and requests. So guys like Lu Shenqi, who come forward in this condition, is difficult to cope with.
好了，安静一下吧，马上要上课了，就利用最后一点时间，让两位新同学自我介绍一下吧。
Well, be quiet.
I said be quiet! It's almost class time and we listen to the self-introductions of the two new students who utilizing the limited time!
Suddenly, the noises with unwillingness and tiredness around me stop. And the classmates who are reluctant to leave from vacation days stare at me and the silent girl next to me. Well, I intend to utilize this opportunity to integrate into the class as an ordinary student in an easy and simple way.
这样吧，女士优先好了。
Well, ladies first.
这位同学，
You
请
first.
你先来。
Therefore, most sites focus on their fair face next to me. Sure enough, it is easier for a lovely girl to be the focus than me. I wish this girl can speak naturally and gracefully to attract the attention of all the other classmates, so that I can start my free, new life as an ordinary transferred student in this condition. I shall say thank you to her. So with so much random thoughts, what am I nervous for?
那个，怎么了？
Well, what's wrong? But after I calm down, I can feel something inharmonious behind the silence. I understand it when I turn to her. To a certain extent, she actually attracts all the attention. Well, do you want to introduce yourself
是
later?
不愿意第一个说吗？
Dozens of classmates start talking in low voices, but that girl still puts her head down as if she does not intend to reply to expectations on the platform, nor explain anything to other classmates.
那
Well, you
那这样的
first, the
话
boy student next door.
旁边的男生，你先来吧。
Yes? 2 seconds later, I realize that I'm the pioneer now. A martyr, maybe. After some routine, I was slightly relieved. Although you may be a little shy, it's not hard to put on a superficial act like introducing yourself, which you rehearse several times every few years. Oh, good job.
秋成同学，
Actually,
去
Chu, I
年
heard your
我
name
也
in
听说
last
过
year.
你的名字哦。
Ah.
在高一的时候，好像还拿过年级期末考的第5名，真是相当厉害呢。
When you were at grade 1, you won the 5th place of the final exam and the whole grade... Cool. Ah, yes. Actually, I did not intend to introduce in such a detailed way, which is unnecessary. But I became a tool for the young teacher to encourage the other classmates.
然后还
Besides,
参
you
与
worked
过
in the
学生
student
会，
union
帮忙
and
组织过秋
participated
季
in
运
the
动会的宣传
propaganda
呢
of。the autumn sports
听说
meeting.
那
It
张
is
宣
said
传
that
画
your
去年在
picture
学生里
poster
评价
was
很
very
高啊。
popular in student in last year.
果然是因为兴趣在这里，才会通过考
Really,
试
you are
考进来
interested
的吧
in？ art, and that is the reason for you to come here? Uh-huh.
那张画我印象很深的啦，
I have a deep impression on that picture.
真的很有意思。
It's really
虽然
interesting.
画工有
Although
些
you are
欠
not
缺，
skilled enough,
但
I
真的
really
很
like the
厉害哦。
imagination. Well, thank you.
别自谦啦，咱们班有很多画得很好的同学，可能还没你这样的想象力呢。
You deserve it. A lot of students in our class have better painting skills, but you have wonderful imagination. You suck. Unexpected about the results, I have to cater to the atmosphere, receiving the passionate sights of surrounding classmates embarrassingly. Including hers, different from those of the first sigh. Her complicated sighs were integrated with astonishment, expectation, and doubt.
好的，总之秋成也是个多才多艺的
Well,
同
in
学呢，
general, Ashley Chiu is versatile.
而且能
Besides,
通
all
过
the
选拔
students who
考
can
试
enter
考
in
进
this
咱们
class
艺术班，
through
悟
the
性都
selection
不会太
test, you
差。
must have
这
favorable
方面请
comprehension.
大家不要
Please
忽
remember
略。
that.
所以，大家在多指导他艺术课的同时，也可以向他学习一下其他方面的能力哦。
Therefore, the other classmates can guide him on art class while learn from him on other aspects. However, such an atmosphere only makes all of us embarrassed, with no other function.
那么，你现在
Roger,
作为
new member of the
新集
collective.
体的一份子，有什么想和大家说的吗？
Do you have something to say? No. I've just said everything I wanted to say. That I hope... Oh, shit. Work with everyone... Oh, you can right-click and get away. Work with everyone and together face the college entrance exam. That's it. Thanks.
好的，
Good
说的
job.
很好。
Let's welcome
大
our
家
new
再欢迎一
classmates.
下
Please.
我们的新同学秋成。
It's finally over. It's the turn of this girl. I've stood out and defeated by the person on the platform. So I wish that she can attract all the attention to provide me with an easy and comfortable life here. Forget the vain hope. And do not stare at me like that, please. This is the first time for me to meet.
Wow, 我还真的是一眼没看出来啊。
Oh, God. Oh, I did not recognize you at the first sight. Aha. Oh,
我就说第一眼就觉
you
得
look
你挺
familiar
眼
at
熟
the
的。
first sight.
去年秋运会，
You
那张
painted
海
the
报
poster
是你
for
做
the
的。
autumn sports meeting in the last year. Well, yes.
虽然你可能已经记不得我的样子了，但是你当时的情况我
Although
还
you
是
may
很清楚
forget
的。
me, I still remember you.
开会的时候，你就坐在学生会室进门左手边第3个座位，对不对？
At the meeting, you sat in the third seat on the left of the student union room, right? Who can remember that?
哎呀，别总摆着这副表情嘛！我好歹也是个学生会室的常客。
Do not look at me like that. Anyhow, I'm a frequent visitor of the student union room.
要想准确地把任务分配和验
In
收，
order to assign
认得
and
参会者
conduct
的脸
acceptance
不是
checks
起码
on
的前提吗？
tasks, I have to recognize faces of all participants. Then why did you say I was a newcomer just now? As if it is a convention at the break after the introduction to the transferred students, a lot of students gather around them. Keep asking them meaningful and meaningless private problems. We are in the same condition now.
说起来，真是不容易啊！
It's not an easy thing.
那么大一张海报，
Must be
都
very
是画起
difficult
来
to
肯
paint
定很
such a
难吧？
large poster
我记
manually.
得画幅挺大的，是 A3 纸吧？
It was large, A3, right? Luckily, it seems that only the handsome class president with fluffy hair is interested in me. Hey. Well, not very difficult. I drew the outline and painted with a computer, then I printed it on a print shop.
哦，那你也是个电脑高手喽？
Oh, so you are a master of computer. No, actually, I just designed it and drew the outline.
那就是
Then
说
you must be acquainted
你也
with
认
a
识电脑
master
高
of
手喽？
computer. Hey, master of computer, huh? How outdated you saying is.
别在意那些细节嘛。哦，不会
These
就
are
是那
only
个和你很
details.
熟
Oh,
的
I guess you mean
扎
that
两个
girl
马尾
with
辫的
two
女孩子吧？
ponytails acquainted with you?
原来如此，原
I
来如
see.
和老丁说的一样，看来你真的很厉害啊！
Miss Ding is right. You are great. Oh, thank you. Person whose name I don't remember. Ho ho. But not as great as her.
那倒确实是那样。
Yes, exactly. That is to say, my previous vain hope comes true. My lame words and the performance of the teacher in her self-complacence become the background setting of the weirdness of that girl. After all, she is the only girl who can give such a self-willed introduction.
是个很文静的女生呢。
You are a quiet
不过
girl.
前些时候，不是也拿过咱们某个市级奖项的1等奖吗？哎呀，具体我好像记不清呢。你能和大家介绍一下吗？
But you won the first prize in a municipal level competition sometimes past, but I cannot remember it clearly. Can you introduce to us?
对，好像也收到过好多大学的推荐了呢。
Well, you have received the recommendation of several
除了
universities.
本市这边的好几所大学，还有好多私人画室都已经给你出了保送邀请了吧？
Besides several ones in this city, some private studios have delivered invitations for admissions, right? Let's see what the rocket says on. Nothing.
真的是好厉害，对吧？说不定这个班上功力最强的同学现在已经出现了。
What the fuck did that say? So great, right? Maybe she is the most skilled painter in our class.
那还有什么想和
well, do you have
第一
something
次
to
见面
share
的
with
大
us?
家讲的吗？这个
Well, say
简
anything.
单
For
的说一
example?
说也没有关系的，比如兴趣啊什么的。
Your interest or something else?
我
I
没有兴趣，
have no interest.
就这样。
That's all.
这个，
Well,
这个
well.
没有兴趣也没有关系吧。
Well, it's okay, huh?
总之，大家鼓掌欢迎一下2位新同学。
Let's applaud to welcome the 2 new students. This is the so-called outshining others. I'll never do that, as if she intends to do so deliberately.
挺担心他的吧？
You're worried about her. You are worried about her, aren't you? Worried about her?
被那么多同学围着问，却一句话也不回答。
Because she was surrounded by so many students with numerous questions, but giving no reply.
还有刚才的自我介绍，这个女生，搞不好在班里会很难混的哦。
And because of her self-introduction, it may be difficult for her to stay in this classroom. Thanks to your class advisor with so much nonsense, or she will not be caught in such a predicament.
老丁嘛，那也是。
Ding, yes.
不过别那么见外嘛，姑且也算是我们大家的班主任了。
But take it easy. She is the class advisor for us, including you.
而且总的来说，除了有时候笨笨一点儿，也是个挺不错的老师啦。
In general, she is a good teacher, although she is a little stupid sometimes. Oh. Is she really stupid a little?
不过，那个什么比赛，好像拿1等奖也挺不容易的吧？
But as for the competition, it is very difficult to win first prize, right?
还有那么多美院画室的保送邀请，说不定是个很厉害的插班生哦。
Did it just change voice actors? Not to speak of so many invitations for recommendations for so many colleges of arts and painting studios, she must be an excellent transferred student. Who knows?
Wow, 你午饭也在这里吃啊？
Oh, you have your lunch here too? At the fucking cafeteria? What a small world.
什么叫又是我？
What do you mean?
同一个时间下课，同一个时间下来大中饭，同一个时间碰到，不是很正常吗？
Isn't it ordinary to meet here since we finish classes and buy lunches at the same time? Facing to such a logical answer, I cannot contradict to him with a good excuse.
说起来，这一上午和你同桌的关系改善计划好像不是很顺利吧？
By the way, you failed to improve the relationship with your deskmate in the morning, didn't you?
我亲眼看到的约莫有7次吧。当然，我说的是上课的时候了。
I saw that personally for about 7 times. Of course, I mean during classes.
因为就算是同桌，在下课时的那么多人中间抢到和他对话的机会，也是不大可能的吧？
Because although you are deskmates, it's almost impossible for you to talk to her after class since she is surrounded by so many students. You, what were you looking at? The beads of sweat on my back tell me that this is a very dangerous boy student.
也没有了，反正碰巧坐在你们隔壁，不小心听到你讲话，也不稀奇吧？
I did not mean to do so. Sitting next to you, it is not strange to hear your dialogues by chance. You heard that?
你指的是哪一句
Which one?
是可不可以借我下橡皮？刚才讲到哪儿了？还是刚才那句，要不要一起去吃午饭？
You mean, can I borrow your eraser? Where were we? Or shall we have lunch together just now? Unconsciously, I cover my face with my
不
hands.
过像她那么冷淡的女孩子还真是少见啊。
But she is especially indifferent. Stop talking about it.
她一句
She did not
也没
reply
回
to
答
you
你
at all,
吧？
did she? Couldn't he hear me? I said stop talking about it. Ho ho. Of course he couldn't, because I said that silently.
对了，今天想吃什么？就当是新交了朋友，我请你啊。
What do you want for lunch? My treat. This guy's hitting on us, chat. Guy's trying to get some. I want to stay alone.
哦，
Oh,
是吗？
I see.
那我
Well then,
就去请那边站着
I
的
invite
那
your
个你一直挂
deskmate
念着的同桌
whom you
好
are
了。
missing to have the lunch together. I'm not missing. Wait. Deskmate.
同桌。
Deskmate. I don't know when she appeared at the stairs.
哇，他好纠结啊！
Ah, she is in
虽
trouble.
然我作为班长也挺担
Class
心他，
president, although
不过
I'm
我自
worried
己想
about
吃
her.
的菜已经都快被打光了，不得不闪了啦。
I have to buy my lunch or my favorite dishes will be sold out. Yes.
你看他站充值窗前的样子，肯定是没充过 IC 卡吧？
Look at her. She must do not know how to recharge the IC card.
相比于闲聊扯淡，真正表达关心的方式是帮他解决问题哦。
You should help her solve problems to show your concern. Why am I criticized by that guy? Give back my moved emotion.
好了，那就这样了，有机会还是会请你吃饭的哦。
Well, see you. I'll invite you for lunch in the
毕
future.
竟照顾新同学是班长的义务嘛。
After all, it's an obligation of a class president to take care of new students. This guy's annoying. But she is also a new student. So I dislike this guy. Ugh. Putting on airs, he advises others as if he is an experienced guy and with such a handsome look. Are there no decisions in this game? I like decisions. Woo. Besides, why do I have to get well along with this girl? She has a poor character like me, poorer than me. She has a poor character like me, poorer than me. Indifferent and arrogant. Very beautiful and very excellent. Anyway, she must be hated and envied by a lot of people. Why do I have to be worried about her? Brings no benefit to me. Moreover, she ignored me during classes for 7 times, just as what she did to other classmates during breaks. Alas, stop thinking about it. It's almost nap time. I'll show you how to recharge the IC card.
Huh?
Huh? Anyway, I cannot figure it out. Double set meals of shredded pork with green pepper means double green pepper and small bowl. What a thick-skinned guy who marks shredded pork on the nameplate of the dish. Do they suit your taste? Yes. Although it seemed not delicious, shredded pork with green peppers is the best dish in this dining hall.
是吗？
Yes. Or do you want to try the stewed pork chops with orange, the sweet or sour fried breadstick, the fried yolk, or something like that? By the way, the yolk of the fried egg yolk comes from the poached eggs they don't sell out in the morning. As for the protein, all in the red meat next door, dripping with sauce and pretend they are meat to go. But the dishes here are cheap. You can buy all these with 3 won, although only 1/3 of that having a lunch in restaurants. In addition, theoretically, you will not be served with illegal cooking oil, tail gas, and dust caused by roadside vehicles.
Oh.
Oh. After all, her wallet contains only that type of card and 100 notes. Clinquant. I want to ask her why does she have lunch here?
那个
Well,
刚才
just now.
谢谢。
Thank you. Ah, it's nothing. I'm busy covering up the happiness caused by the success at the 8th time, but I am shocked by the sudden appreciation. Yes, it's nothing. After all, you'll pay back.
Huh?
Alas. Of course, it's 20 yuan, Maybe 20 won means nothing to you. It's my living expense of almost half a week. Of course, if you'd like to talk to me later, if you keep ignoring me as what you did in the morning, I do not expect you to pay back. How can I say those poor and pedantic words? If I do not make a mistake at the moment, I deliver a spoon of light soup with laver to my mouth. The girl in front of me smiles. That must be my illusion. As if in a dream of running at night with heavy rain, I may kick down the blanket to the ground. It must be my illusion.
那我先上去了。
Well, then I get to the classroom now. Oh? After 3 cups of wine. No, after roughly cleaning the remains of food on the table, the girl in front of me stands up.
那个
And,
你不上去？
get to the classroom together? It's the time for noon break until 2 o'clock. I like to wander around during this time.
哦，
Oh.
那一会儿
Well,
见。
see you later. Oh, see you.
秋成，
Ashley Chiu. Alas?
早上
In
不
the
好意
morning.
思，
I'm sorry. In the morning?
问我名字的时候没有回答你。
You asked my name in the morning, but I did not reply to you. Ah. It doesn't matter. Never mind, Violet Wind.
嗯，一会儿见。
See you later, alligator. You don't want a crocodile. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very happy because she remembered my name. In addition, I saw her smile. I'm fairly lucky. She does not dislike me. Besides, she has a temper not as poor as I expected. I'm satisfied about my conclusion, but the bitter and salt taste in my mouth caused by the green pepper taste as sweet as juicy toffee, which seems to be a sensation more than satisfaction. Oh, it is snowing. How nice.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's save. Save complete. That's good to see. All right, this is where I'm going to call it for now. We're going to exit somehow. Okay, maybe not. But this is where I'm going to call the stream for now. It's been a good hour and 38 minutes or so. I will get back to this again later. It was nice talking to absolutely nobody because I have 0 viewers. So let's keep it that way or not. I do not make a living out of this. My buddies just said I should stream visual novels, so I'm doing it. Yeah, that's just about it. All right. How do I end?